What's up YouTube, this is your boy G back in another video. Alright, so today I'm just gonna show you another thingy here that I purchased for our gaming room. This is my office. I mean, excuse the stuff, you know, it's not as good as others, of course, but it works, you know. It's not the Lazada sorting station or warehouse, mind you. There's a lot of stuff underneath, but I actually purchased this Logitech G29, all right, Driving Force. So it's a steering wheel for racing simulator. This is my very first time using it, so I'm not experienced or very familiar with it. I'm just gonna show you my thoughts and impression, but let me show you the unboxing. Alright, now before we proceed, I just want to let you know that I actually created another video that I will upload separately. It's a modification on the brake pedal. The brake right now is really awesome, which I kind of hated it initially. It's kind of difficult and it's always like locking up the brake, but as soon as I managed to mod it, it's cool. It's very good. So I will upload it, put a link as well in the description down below, so just go ahead and check it out. But for now, let's go ahead and unbox this G29 Driving Force by Logitech. In front, there's nothing much. It's just the image of the G29 itself. So pretty good presentation there. It says racing wheel for, again, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 and PC. So there's a toggle inside that you have to switch, you know, if you want to use it on PS3, you have to select that toggle there. If you want to use it on PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, you have to put it on PlayStation 4 mode. It works with PS5, so no problem there. Now, this is official licensed product, meaning they can definitely use the PlayStation logo. That's where you can see it in the middle. And PlayStation, even PS5, will definitely detect it right away as Logitech G29. So you won't encounter any problem at all. Unlike other third-party, you know, hardware that you put on your PC or PS5 or, you know, PS4 that is not supported. This one is definitely a licensed product. All right, let's go ahead and open up real quick here. You're gonna get your power supply. So that's the very first thing that you're gonna see. Now the cable is like this. This is the power supply. So again, it's an external power supply like on a laptop. No worries there. But it's a very long cable, especially combining both of them, as you can see here. So you can definitely just unplug it from here if you're not going to use that, so you don't have to really touch the connection towards the wheel itself. All right, nothing much, just F1 racing. It's just like advertising the seat of a play seat. If you have the money, you just go ahead and buy that. That's super awesome though, right? Super dope. I wish one day we will have that, right? All right, so we see this little manual. It will show stuff. It's easy. I mean, you know, it's not that really intricate, so you can definitely follow that. And here is the pedal. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one. So very good material, as you can see. It's not brushed aluminum, although it looks like it's brushed, right? But it's actually like a steel, very thick and very good. As a matter of fact, I like it. You know, it's like a quality. It's not like plasticky or anything, at least for that part. The rest are plastic, like a hard plastic, which I got no problem because it's already heavy. So, so again, this is the clutch, the brake, and the acceleration or the gas. This is the actual wheel right now. So let's go ahead and remove this box first, so we'll have some space here. This is the G29 wheel itself. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna tell you that. It has leather wrapping on the wheel itself, and it's very good in the eyes. You know, if you notice it, it's pretty small though. I can notice right away that it's quite small. I believe this is just 11, but it's fine. Underneath you have this connection, so you will have that connection for the pedals, and then you have the USB. It's already there. You cannot attach the USB. But on the right side it's the pedal, and it's on the left side it's the shifter, right? This one downside, the USB is not detachable. I mean, I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but it would have been better if they just included a USB Type-C port on the back of it, where you can just plug a USB Type-C as well, right? But this product is a very old one, right? So it has been developed before several years already, so that's not the norm yet, you know, having Type-C. So let's go ahead and zoom in the buttons here just to inspect. So you have directional buttons here. No, nothing fancy. It's cool. It's functional. It's not that bad, as a matter of fact. It works. It's like in a third-party, controller. You do have the face buttons here: triangle, square, circle, X. It's good. You have R2, L2, very tactile there. You also have the L3 and R3. You have a plus and minus there, and other buttons that you can actually customize, right? Like this wheel here, you can just set it up into your cruise control, for example, and then an enter button that you're not gonna really use. But those buttons are cool to be there, as usual, the share options in PlayStation. But those plus and minus and the red ring, it's typically for fashion only, for style, but you can definitely customize them per game on your PC to whatever button you would like them to be. Now on the very top, as you can see, there's the PS4 and PS3 toggle. So by default, it's on PS3. You're just gonna have to switch it to PS4. To use it on PS5, you have to use the PS4. These are the shifters, the built-in ones, right? The wing. It's pretty good. It's metal, but it's good in the hands. And then you have this screw there that you can use to clamp it on a table. Let's go ahead and feel it. It's pretty cool. I like it. It rotates at, by default, 900 degrees. So it doesn't have a toggle that you can just toggle to rotate it less, like to 180 or something like that, like other wheel offers. So it's always going to be 900 degrees. So as you can see, those knobs on the top are for the clamps. You have the screws on the bottom that has a metal bracket behind them that you can definitely use on a rig. You do have this cable here. It's not USB, right? So it's like the old school, like in a VGA connector. You'll have to plug it on the back of the wheel. This is the gas. The brake is pretty hard, and then the clutch is a little bit harder than the accelerator or the acceleration, but yeah. So behind them, again, you do have this carpet spikes. So if you have a carpet or a rug, you want to use this, you can actually activate that. Just press the button on the top. You also have the rubber there, which is pretty useless because if you're using this, it's just gonna move, around the place. So you have to lodge it somewhere, like on a corner or on a wall or something to make it stay. All right, let me show you real quick the additional or the separate shifter that I purchased. So when I purchased the G29, it did not include this shifter right away. So it depends on the store that you're gonna get it from. From Logitech, it's just sold separately. Other store might bundle it, but the G29 itself cost about $286 US dollars when I purchased it, and this shifter costs about 50 bucks, right? So in Philippine pesos, I purchased the G29 for about 15,300. It's actually on sale already. Others are selling it in 16,000 or even higher. And then the shifter, I got it for sale as well, around 2,500. Typically, it's around 2,600, 2,700 pesos. But this is the shifter. It's pretty simple. It looks good. I like it. It has some leather there as well. And then the G logo on the top there. Underneath, you have a couple of clamps there that you can use to clamp it. But mine, since I put it on a rig or like a holder, right? I can actually screw it. On the bottom, there's 2 screw holes again. That's a metal bracket that you can use. At the same time, I use the clamp as well. So that is really, really secured. But yeah, that's the shifter. I'm going to mount this now to my holder, the rig that I purchased as well. I purchased that from Lazada, so I'm going to put the link as well on the description, just just in case that any of you is interested and you want to know where did I get it. I'm going to put it on the description. But yeah, let me set it up and I'll be right back.
Fantastic work, Aiden. Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
Yes! Come on!
So here it is, with the shifter installed as well. This stand, or like half of the cockpit, right? I just purchased it from Lazada as well. 5,000 pesos, very cheap, but it already comes with this metal part here, so you can actually just use it with that shifter right away. So the pedals are there, and this is the wheel. Essentially, it's hooked up to my PlayStation 5. I'm going to use that exclusively to my PS5 only. I do have a PC, of course, but I don't plan to game on the PC. Although I've heard the a lot of racing sims are on PC as well, and it's pretty cool. Maybe in the future. Now for the cable management, this part, when you purchase it, it also comes with six or five straps like this, Velcro straps that you can use for cable management, right? So let me pull this out real quick just to show you. So you can either game here, like, typically if I'm lazy, I just pull my office chair here and then play right away here, very close to the TV. But if I'm really gonna play longer, right, I use my little old chair here. I don't have any cockpit, so I just use this old recliner, pull it out a little bit like this, yeah, and then I pull out this stuff here. Let me try. Difficult to do. So you can see there's some cables on the back, but for the cable management on this one, I just routed it here, right? Put something here, and then there's a gap. There's a little bit of gap on this mounting, so I was able to plug it there on the bottom. Output on the other side. All right, that's, as you can see, that's the cable, and then going on the back. Now, one thing that I don't like about this wheelbase is that all of the connections are actually inside. So if you need to unplug this or plug back, or put additional peripheral on it, you will have to unmount this from this holder, from this base, just to be able to plug it in, and then you have to put it back. So it's kind of annoying. I wish they could have just put some ports here, like PC, like PlayStation, like PC, so you can just plug and play. It looks cleaner though, if compared to those idea, if you imagine. So maybe that's their excuse, but yeah, it is what it is. So underneath you will see there's two bolts there. That's the one holding it, and there's also the clamps. So the clamps are also helping hold it. All of the cables there I just are routed here, right? Use the Velcro straps, yeah, until the bottom, and then USB is just going underneath, and then I have a USB extension going to my PS5 there, and then for the power supply I just have a plug it on my power supply there as well. You see that cable there, that's the one. But yeah, I can actually pull it like so. So for example, if I'm really gonna play for a longer period of hours, for example, I'm going to pull it like so, right there, right? And that's basically it. So you can move it, and it's not that big, it's big, but it's not that big compared to other cockpits, so you can definitely move it around. I just put a lot of slack on the cable. So yeah, so now it has a little bit of distance there. So yeah, that's the wide shot of that. But I can just simply sit here now, right? And then like so, and then use it as a cockpit. This wheel is pretty good. I like it so far. There are other higher versions that are really cool, right? Like the Trustmaster TS or Trustmaster T300 RS edition, which is really cool, but it's already around 22,000. But that's really good because it has a little bit of bigger wheel, I think. And it comes with the kind of like quick release, right? Their own version of quick release. So that's really good because you can buy different wheel and replace it, which is pretty dope. Also, it's not gear based like this. This is gear based. That one is what do you call this, belt driven, right? So it's extremely smooth, as I've noticed in some of the reviews. It's extremely smooth, and it's also dead quiet. Now this one, it has the little bit of noise. It's not really that noisy, but it has a little bit of noise because of the gears, so you can definitely hear it. But you're gonna get used to it. But that has a higher torque. So this one, I believe it only has what do you call this, 2.2 torque, right? 2.2 Newton meter torque, so Nm torque. And the other one, the Thrustmaster T300 RS, has 4.4 if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of like double, so you really feel the power on it if you're really gonna be serious about racing sim. For me, it's fine, I guess, probably for a couple of years. This is my first time of purchasing it. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever, no idea about racing sim. I just wanted to have something, so that's why I purchased that. But I think this will be enough because it's very enjoyable, and it's also accessible to my daughter and to my wife, just in case I wanted them to play, right, to experience it. But yeah, quick feedback: if you're planning to really get serious about it, right, you can definitely spend 22,000 pesos on that T300 RS. It doesn't have a shifter though. That 22,000 doesn't have a shifter, and the shifter of that is pretty expensive. When I'm looking on the online store, Lazada, I think I saw something around 7,000 pesos, 7,000 Philippine pesos. Extremely expensive because this is just 3,000, right? So you really have to spend a lot of money on that one. So my plan is to really get used to it because I have absolutely nothing, again, no knowledge about this whatsoever. So what I'm planning is to get used to it, be good at it, right? Familiarize myself with the games. I really like the F1, by the way. It's super awesome, super fast, thrilling racing. But yeah, familiarize myself, get used to stuff. And then when I'm really good, I think when I'm really like used to it already, and I think I'm ready to like really race, then I'm just gonna sell this and purchase direct drive. So for my use case, this would be perfect, right? It's not super serious sim. If you're a serious racer, then go with Fanatic or with the T300 RS. But this G29, Logitech never fails. All right, so this G29 is a serious business. It's pretty good. All right, I hope you like it. That's my review for this stuff. By the way, don't forget to like this video if if this video helps you in any way. Don't forget to like it, subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. I would appreciate that so much. And just let me know if you have any questions. Just put down in the comments so I can answer you, or somebody expert out there can answer you. But again, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on my next one. Peace.